Hello. Today I will be talking about the famous homicide case of David Berkowitz, better known as Son of Sam or .44 caliber shooter. Berkowitz was born in Brooklyn, New York in 1953. He's an American serial killer. After a few days of being born, Mother Elizabeth Broder gave him away for adoption. His real born name was Richard David Falco. After being adopted by Pearl and Nathan Berkowitz, their parents reversed first and middle name, which he is known for David Berkowitz. Berkowitz had a rough childhood growing up. He was bullied for being Jewish. Therefore, he developed a violent behavior at a very young age. Some factors played in. One of them was being bullied. Another factor was his mom passed away at a young age, which means that his father had remarried another woman and he really disliked her. So did she. So Berkowitz experienced rejection at a very young age. A few years later, Berkowitz decided to join the army in 1971, where he became a skillful marksman. He also developed a passion for firearms. With that being said, Berkowitz terrified New York City for a couple years. He committed 8 crimes. The first crime was he stabbed an unknown female with a hunting knife in Bronx, New York. Second victim was Michelle Foreman, a teenage high schooler who was assaulted by Berkowitz as well. Third victim, Donna Laurie, an 18-year-old who was shot by Berkowitz. This happened July 28, 1976. Fourth victim, we got Carl De Niro. He was shot by Berkowitz but survived, October 23 in 1976. Fifth victim, we got Demasi and Lomi. This was also a shooting, November 1976. Berkowitz approached and asked for directions. He then proceeded to shoot them. He only shot one fire at each. After they fell and collapsed to the ground, he kept on shooting. Sixth victim, we got Friend and Deal, 1977 shooting. Seventh victim, Voskerichian, 19-year-old Columbia University student who was shot by Berkowitz at night as well. Eighth victim, we got Essen and Soriani, shooting April 1977. 9 victims, we have Hapo and Pluito shooting. 10 victims. Victim number 10, which was the last victim, Moskowitz and Volante shooting. All these crimes happened in New York City, and therefore the law enforcement agency involved was New York City Police Department. Physical evidence. Physical evidence would be getaway car for Berkowitz. It was his personal car, which his plate numbers and registration was under his name. Another type of physical evidence in this case would be tickets in crime scene. He received a ticket far away from home at around 2 a.m., which seemed kind of odd for the police department. They couldn't figure out why Berkowitz was far away from home at that time. Circumstantial evidence. Circumstantial evidence would be the color of car provided to police by witnesses. They said Berkowitz was driving a brownish, light-colored car. Also, Berkowitz would send notes to neighbors about his dog. He would say something along the lines that his dog was killed with the same weapon that was used to commit the crimes in the city. Another type of circumstantial evidence would be Berkowitz starting fire in his apartment. This is a very odd and uncommon behavior. Next, we got testimonial evidence. Testimonial evidence will be calls from witness to New York Police Department. After Berkowitz being approached by a police department, he identified himself as Son of Sam. He also gave details of murders that only a perpetrator would know. Furthermore, NYPD decided to use forensic evidence to match handwriting with previous notes to make sure Berkowitz was a solid candidate. Conviction. Berkowitz pleaded guilty to second-degree murder. He is sentenced to 6 consecutive life sentences. Berkowitz is now an old man who is serving time in New York. Thank you guys for your time. Have a wonderful day.